Okay guys, been tracking a trade for Simon in the Discord group, which I'm just updating as we speak. And that is doing euro dollar. Now you've got to bear with me because I do multiple things at the same time. In other words, I'm trying to sort the guys out in the Discord. I'm trying to answer my emails. And I'm also trying to do a tracker, which is what I'm doing right now. So I've got a video to get put into that for them, which is just getting dropped in as we speak, and I will show you. So there we go. This is what we're doing. So I'll just drop the video in so they can see what I'm going to do across the next hour. They've already got that, so they know that I'm selling this. I did an analysis at 9 o'clock. I did an update earlier on, and that's actually changed. I'll go into that. And I started this process last night. So the whole thing was all set for this. Now what I'm looking to do is sell this market, and I'm going to be selling it for approximately 8 pips. That is there, 8 pips. Okay. Now I could have had it earlier on with this drop, but at the time I was a little bit unsure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for it to break underneath here and then come down. But what I am going to do is I'm going to follow candles up. Now, following candles is a good idea. It often helps you. There's been a massive drop here. There's going to be a little bit of resurgence because it's come to this level. No shock that it's bouncing off that level because it's run out of momentum, but the general flow is still to the downside. So we're going to go with that. Okay, so let me just put the first order in, which is going to be there. And we're going to set it for 8 pips because that's what we're after. Okay, so in order for that to be triggered, it's going to have to come down, pick the order up, and then go into the market. Now, bear with me a second, because I just need to adjust something. Because I also have a Scruffy Trader WhatsApp channel. Now, I'll be putting this for the guys in here as well. So just so you can kind of see it as it goes in. There's the update. So get that in right now. And here you get a list of all like the live calls, when I'm doing analyze, news, strength every morning, etc. So Scruffy Trader on WhatsApp. Show you what's going on. Happy days. Right, so that's all them little jobs done. Oh, I think I need a coffee, boys and girls, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Right, so let's talk trades. Why? Because I'm stupid. Dear me, knackered. Right, so let's have a little look at this, shall we? Pull it back to the hour. So there was a good reason why this looked like it was buying, because from 7 o'clock last night it had been all the way through, boom, 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 and then down it's come. Now, at the time this morning, we didn't know whether that was going to continue to come back here or whether it was going to thump down as a continuation of this move here. By the looks of it, it looks like it's that move continuing to the downside. Okay, so what you've got to do is kind of be market neutral all the time. Now, what that means is you can buy and sell in the same day, but based on what you see. Now, if I was going into this at 8 o'clock, which would have been this candle, you know, that closed at 8 o'clock. All the signs were buy, but it was showing, well, I was going to say exhaustion, but you've also got to remember it's the open. So you've got to be really careful. And what did it do? Pushed up, came back down, and then 9 o'clock showed its or through 8 o'clock through 9, showed its hand that it started to push down. It's continued to push down, and now we're going to follow that continuation on. So you've got to be a bit careful when you're looking into these, because that particular candle here changed the dynamic. Why? It's the open. The opens are very dangerous. You know, they can turn a market from the Asia. They can short go in the wrong way before it goes the right way. You just don't know. And if you're unsure, sit on your hands. You know, something I was saying to the guys in the call this morning. So a little salute to Timo, because he went through that in the Asian session. Now I'm going through that here in the London session. I was unsure. I didn't take the trade. Even though when we were looking at it, I mean, Maxwell had said, oh, well, I've done my analysis, and sometimes you sit out of it and then it goes to where target is, and it's if only. I couldn't care less about if only. If only I'd entered that, I would have had the trade. But I didn't enter it, so I don't worry about it. I'm now focusing on what I am doing. And what I can see, it's pushing down. There are aggressive buys inside of this push down. So could this be at the end? If it is, it'll come back down to here somewhere. But in the meantime, everything's telling me here, where this bottom is. All right. So take it to 15 minutes. What can we see? Well, if we're looking at sort of basic fibs and breaking things down, there's a high, a low. It's attempted the 50, which is there. It's failed the 50. So it'll go back to where it came from. Well, if that's the case, that's here. That's there. So there it is. So where's its next bounce point? Well, if it's coming back on itself, it's going to be there. And then there. So what you've got now is you've got a structure as to what this is trying to achieve based on a 15-minute chart. Now we can look at this here and sort of think, well, it's failed. It's come down, stopped, having a bit of a think, which it does here. And then it'll carry on its journey to get back down, but it's got to break this level first. Now, if I can get that up into here and then get it to roll over, it'll make that target a damn sight easier. Okay. Take this down into 5 minutes. Let's have a little look. Well, we've got a very, very strong drive here. So again, where's the halfway point? Put that there. Well, that ties up. So it's in and around this area here. So the base of that cluster. Let that come up. Now, I can move that order up underneath that green candle now. Just there. And then I'll put it onto that candle, and then that one, and that one, and that one, till it takes me in. And I'll be good. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to watch a 15-minute candle up. And then see if I can catch the trade. All right, let's play it out. Okay, guys, I've got to go into a meeting in a few moments. But this is playing out quite well. I've been just working my way through the chart, just taking money out as and when. So it's 28 quid at the moment. It's pulling back on itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out as well. So we're going to have that. I'm going to put another order back here and then let it come back here. So basically what I'm doing is it's just bouncing along, and I'm relying on them bounces basically to get me in and out of trades while the market's just ranging a little bit, because that's what it's been doing. So from 10 o'clock sort of here where we came in, it's sort of gone into some form of a range. So I'm just working the motion, and that's it. So let me do my meeting and then I'll come back to you. Rent a ghost. Oh, I was having a bit of a sing-song there, boys and girls. Rent a ghost. Who can remember that? Mr. Claypool. They're fantastic. Do you remember Mr. Claypool?
I don't actually. I remember Rent a Ghost.
Did you just want to play with the pole?
I knew you were going to say something like that. I knew. I couldn't work out what you were going to say.
Well, it's not difficult, is it? Mr. Claypool with a pole. I know, but sorry. We're having our dinner. It's lunchtime, but I've finished. So what I've done today is I had to have a bit of an interlude where I was speaking to Daniel. So it's a little salute to you, kid. It was lovely speaking to you, and I hope the ring fencing conversation we had kind of hits home. It's a good way to trade. Now, what we've been doing with this is working the range. Now, the range has been this bit here. As you can see, it doesn't look that spectacular because it isn't. It's really just been bouncing along. But the general feel of the market then went into sell, capitalized on the pullback, and then came back. So how did that work? Well, let's have a little look, shall we? And just get that out of the way. Yep. Bloody pop-ups everywhere. There we go. So we've got 122 by working the range in and out, in and out. And it's all the same trade idea. It was one trade idea, but just capitalizing on the moves. As it pulled up into the level, take the money, let it go back, pull the money, goes up, comes back down. Where did it come from? Well, if you look at the hourly, it's because the market, even though it showed buy, was actually rigging itself to continue to sell. So that was the premise of the trade, and that's what we took. Was it an easy day? Well, no, not really. It was quite difficult. And it was difficult for me because it was fragmented. I had other things to do today. Namely, I had to prepare for the meeting. And then I had the meeting itself, which ran on a bit longer than what I anticipate. But I do that. You know, if we need to spend the extra time, I'll spend the extra time. I won't just go, oh, well, your time's up, sod off. That's unfair. So that impacts in what I do. And therefore, I had to just work the waves as it was going. And that's it. Nice and simple. So that was for you, Simon. A salute to you. So I know these videos are disjointed. And they have no other choice but to be disjointed because they're live. What you see is what I see at the time, and I've got to react and work the chart. Well, basically, as you've just seen, you can't just go, oh, well, I got in here and I got out down there. Retrospectively, that's a piece of piss. When you're doing it in the moment, no, you've got to work and play the chart, and that's what we see. And contrary to belief, that is trading psychology. Because when you're in the moment, you've got to react in the moment and you've got to have the right mindset to be able to do it. So there you go. There's your proof. Happy days. So if you're stuck, I'm easy found. Just drop on the website, scruffytrader.com. You'll find my contact details there. I mention that because there's a lot of copycats out there. I am not on Telegram. So if you get any message from Telegram, it's a scam. Report it straight away. It's not me. I'm getting a huge backlash at the moment because of this. I don't use it, guys, and I don't do signals. So there you go. So as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one. Okay, guys, a quick interlude because I'm asked on pretty much every video a couple of questions. Who do I use and what platform do I use to build small accounts? Well, it's very simple. I come to BlackBull because you can trade with any amount of money that you choose. You've got over 26,000 products. So if you're Forex, indices, shares, commodities, you're going to find it. And they've got excellent world-leading leverage, which you can use to open up an asset and get your positions in. And also the spreads are fantastic. These are the companies that I use to build up. From here, I take it over into the fivers. I have never had a problem getting paid off these, as you can see. And one of the beauties of the fivers at the moment is they're introducing new programs and platforms all the time. They've now recently come back over into the US. So you guys can now take advantage of the prop. And you've got C Trader. And you've got the 3 programs here to choose from, which are very cost effective. Now, to give you an example, there's an account there, 157. You might be thinking, wow, what's that got to do with anything? Well, it is BlackBull, but let's see where it came from. Well, if I take this right to the very top, you'll see it started with £15, and then there's all of the trades running through. Don't get it right all the time, but running through £142 worth of profit, giving me 157. Well, if that's the case, I can now go and buy a prop fund and then feed those funds back into the live to push it forward. Now, if you're interested in any of these, come along and visit my website. You will see everything that I do, and there's extra discounts and exclusive links for both the companies. And both companies use the following platforms, which is TradingView, C Trader and MetaTrader. My personal choice is MetaTrader, but it's all there for you, so you're on the same page, whichever.
I'd buy that for $1.
Good luck. Catch you soon. Let's get back to the video.